Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through my channel, welcome. Welcome, my name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here, we're also gender fluid. I may be saying you and I'm talking to them. I may say them and I'm talking to you. Put yourself in this story wherever you seem to fit. Alright. Yikes. Complete transparency, because I believe in that. This is the second time I've started the reading. I started with a different deck. I started reading the cards, and I literally felt like I was talking to myself. So, so I decided to stop, gather myself, reshuffle the cards, grab a different deck, and start over. And here we are again. So, I see some changes coming up for you, collective, and I think you're very, very clear on the facts, is what I'm hearing. And I think it was very important that I just used the word transparency. I think that has something to do with this. Yes, yes, yes. All right. This is the same energy from the last reading, but I feel like it's from the other side. Okay, so because I did actually do the whole reading, I recorded most of it. I'm not going to upload it, but I'll give you the gist of it. So if there's something that you pursued in the past, something that you did a while ago that you really enjoyed doing, I feel like you've already kind of made a decision. A lot of you have made a decision to kind of go back to it and potentially pursue it, but there's still fear because you haven't moved forward yet, or you haven't started, or and what there was on the board was a lot of stagnation. But it was kind of weird because it was already like a decision had been made, but no actions had been taken, and it was mostly because of a lack of, I don't want to say confidence. It could be a lack of confidence, like you're just afraid. There was just like this deep fear of doing this thing, right? I also feel like there was a need also to communicate or to openly discuss your journey, the path that you took in order to heal whatever you had to do, to discuss that or share that information. As it relates to me specifically, I was a blogger between 2004 and 2009. I blogged heavily. And for me, those years were probably some of my lowest points on the heels of my Saturn return. And so I'm kind of feeling as though the message was like to talk about it. And it's even more important because we're getting ready to go through a nodal shift. We've been in this Taurus Scorpio axis for the last like 18 months. And it's shifting on the 17th. I don't even know when I'm going to upload this, but this nodal shift is taking place on the 17th. So some of you may already be starting to feel kind of tension. I don't know. I've been feeling really tense for the last couple of days. Energy's been really thick when I'm doing my readings. But I also feel the energy, the momentum of it picking up because we're moving from Taurus, Scorpio into Aries, Libra. And so I'm also really interested in predictive astrology, because I'm old enough to do that, to go back into the past and look at what was taking place the last time we were in, certain astrological events. Like, what was I doing back then? Because when you can look back, at what you were doing the last time it was happening, you can kind of tell what's going to happen going forward. You already know what the themes are going to be, and you know how to navigate it because you've already experienced it, right? Which is kind of like what I'm doing right now with Saturn being in Pisces. It's in my first house. So the last time Saturn was in Pisces, I was like 21, 23. So I was going through some changes back then. I'm going through some changes right now as it relates to my identity. And who I am and how I present to the world and how people view me and all that stuff. This is the same kind of, it's giving me the same kind of energy. So understand, for those of you who are a little bit older that follow me, I'm not even going to talk about these cards right now. For those of you who are we'll say over the age of 35, even, 40 plus. If you're 40 plus, look back at what was going on in your life and you can kind of see the themes. Literally, the themes will be the same, okay? Having that, just that little nugget of information will help you proceed forward. You know, you'll take the lessons that you learned over the course of these last 18 years, right? And apply them to what's coming up in the future and how you're going to navigate it and how you're going to work it and the lessons that you've learned since then. Okay, so I now know that, like, I'm considering, I just jumped on TikTok and I'm already picking up some momentum there. Haven't quite figured out how I want to use the platform. Whether I'm going to, I don't think it's going to be strictly just readings because that's what it is right now, but I think TikTok is going to be the platform in which I share this information about my life and about my journey and about the things that I've learned and all the things that have transpired, because I do believe that there's value in that information and that it will help the next generation of people coming up that also see themselves in those same situations and to understand what it took for me to overcome some of the stuff that I had to go through. I feel like here, based on what I have on the board, is that there is a shift, and again, this has something to do with the nodes. There's a shift here with some revelation that the people that you had previously invested in, or the unsupportive relationships that you had been engaged in, that it was time for you to block those things off, okay? I do feel like somebody wants to communicate to you, but you may have them blocked and there's no way for them to do so. There's also no opportunities for these people or this person to come into your life to spread any more, rumors, gossip, and lies and stuff. Because I have somebody here who is jealous, and I think you're aware of it. You already know who it is. You already know this person was never emotionally supportive to you, and investing any time in them would be futile. This person lives in the past. Their mindset is stuck in the past, and when they approach you, they only want to come towards you to just rehash up some shit that you've already moved on from. And they're very concerned right now, and I feel like there's a lot of, this person could be dealing with some delusion. They could be dealing with some mental health issues. And the thing is that while you still, I think there's love here, you have love for these people or this person, you may still have love for them, But, golly, there's a certain truth that needs to be revealed, or there is a certain clarity that will prompt, that is going to prompt some separation. It is going to prompt some separation, and it is going to break someone's heart. However, the separation is necessary in order for everyone to heal. And you're inspired by this change. You want something different. And while, yes, somebody is going to be heartbroken and devastated by this revelation, whether this is you cutting them off, whether this is you speaking a certain truth, it's going to leave this person out in the cold. Yeah. I feel like you withdrew your energy from a situation that wasn't supportive to you. And it took you a while to make the decision. I think you hemmed and hawed over it for a while, and it caused you a lot of emotional distress. But you were waiting for something to change. You were hoping that, you know, something would turn around, or that the investment that you were making into something would, you know, it would show evidence of growth. But I feel like the person that you were dealing with only dealt with half-truths and lies. And you had to muster up the courage to take a step back. I think I said this in yesterday's reading. It wasn't a decision that was taken lightly. Yeah. I see this is the same kind of energy. It's like you make a decision, but you're still stuck. You still haven't actually done anything with it. Yeah, there's a situation here. Somebody doesn't want something to come to an end. They don't want to sustain any kind of loss with your absence. Your absence creates a tremendous loss for this person. But you were dealing with somebody who was emotionally manipulative, and they were jealous of they're jealous. This is a jealous person who spreads lies and gossip and rumors because of their jealousy. They hate you because they ain't you. And I think this is a theme from a couple of readings ago. Whoever this person is, this was a conscious choice to be who they are, how this person is, whoever this person is that you're dealing with. Whoever this is, I'm gonna tell you, this is my mother. I've been skating around this shit for months. This is my mother. I haven't spoken to my mother since the end of 2021. And I'm perfectly okay with it. This person hasn't changed. And the thing is that this energy, this person, they made a conscious decision to be emotionally manipulative, to tell lies, to spread gossip, and cause confusion that was inevitably meant to keep you stuck. Now they're stuck. This person is resisting, I heard resisting death. This person literally could be holding on. They could be on their deathbed holding on just to see you go down. That's what that looks like. Like someone wants to take you down bad, because this is anger. They're angry because you walked away. So now I want to retaliate because my ego is crushed. Come on now. This person doesn't want to change. And they didn't think that they were going to lose. This person didn't. They never saw this coming. They didn't think they were going to lose. They took some hasty action. And while, you know what, and the thing about it is, you were over here learning your craft, doing your due diligence. They wanted you to be burdened, weighed down with burdens, while they gave very little effort, if any, to the connection. You steadily were doing what you had to do. You steadily were showing up, being loyal, carrying all the burdens, carrying burdens that weren't yours, dealing with somebody here, taking advice from somebody who gives nothing but bad advice. Yeah. And because now this person is burdened with all the burdens they were trying to put on you, they feeling like a victim. You be a victim of your own lies. You thought you was going to get away with something. Now you losing everything. Now you losing everything. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Not happy. Somebody here was trying to do something against an emperor or an empress, and it is failing tremendously. And somebody is burdened by whatever it was they were doing in the dark. An injustice was carried out. And they don't want to take responsibility for whatever they've done. They were just in here trying to control somebody. And they're so busy being worried about everything and everybody else, they're not even worried about themselves. They didn't even realize while they were focusing on you, are they losing everything? They're losing resources. They have, literally, this person may not have the ability to work. This person is so jealous of your glow up. Yeah, they don't like this. It's a change. And here you are healing. You worried about conflict. Stop that. Don't be worried about the conflict. I said these people was never supportive to you in the first place. Go back to the people that you was hanging out with before. Now all of y'all can be together. These people may have been your family. I mean, I know who the players are in my family. Definitely could be your family. Or just people that you've been knowing for a long time that you consider family. Yeah, this person thought that they could manipulate your circumstances and your life with a bunch of lies, and they were just waiting for everything to come together. Yep. God stepped in and was like, God came in and was like, nope, that's not happening. They had an expectation that you would be so loving and kind and generous that while they're going through their downfall, that you would help them out. Because they do want to come towards you and communicate. Because they down bad right now. Somebody here is down bad. Because of something that they did in the past. Has something to do with money. There's that card again. This has something to do with money. There could have been something done illegally or some lies. Could be. There's a lie here that's centered around money. There has been a lot of work done to keep this a secret. also think this person is a little bit confused as to why this ain't working out the way that they thought it was going to work out. I think this person also may have thought that you, okay, thank you, Spirit. I think this person thought, wrong, this person thought that they could manipulate the energies in order for you to come back to help them. Because I'm getting like you may have dipped out, or there's no, there's no communication, or there's distance between you. I feel like they're trying to manipulate the energy so that you would come back, in the nick of time to help them. Oh, by the way, I also need some help financially because you're so stable. And since you're so stable, I just heard it takes a lot of balls. This person, it's going to take a lot of balls for them to approach you with this. But I do want you to know this person's a whole liar here. This person lies, does not move or act with integrity, verbally, mentally, emotionally abusive. It would be foolish to deal with them because they ain't learned no lessons, and it's you better off just moving out of the way. Six of Swords. There's nothing you can do with people who haven't learned their lesson. And the problem is that, look at these cards. You are so stuck here. You are so stuck. The 3 cards are stuck. This potentially could be someone else wanting to approach you. They're wanting to approach you. They haven't decided. I said somebody wants to come and talk to you, but they're coming with some bullshit. Maybe you're being spiritually protected from this person. Because somebody wants to come towards you with an offer of love, and it's because they are losing everything. They want to communicate so bad because there's something that they can't continue. Whatever they were doing, they can't keep doing it because judgment's been called on them. Now they're suffering from anxiety and depression, sleepless nights. They sitting up, could be even dealing with bad health. This person can't even defend themselves. Oh, I have a live reading to get ready for. This person can't even defend themselves. What they've done about their, they can't defend themselves over the lies about why you moved on. Wow. That's heavy. That's heavy. Okay, I have a couple of minutes before I go into this other session, but I'm going to grab a couple of kippers. You have a main male, distorted, then there's a child in the upright, and a message that hasn't been received. There was a man, distorted masculine energy. There's a child here and a message that has not been received. Messages in the reverse. Child's in the upright. Child doesn't have to be a child, could be just a new opportunity. Maybe this man was sending somebody a letter, wanting to send a letter about a new opportunity or about a child. You ain't worried about it. Concern in the reverse. Wealthy man in the reverse. Poverty in the reverse. So maybe there's a message here that somebody did not get, but this message would take somebody out of poverty because poverty's in the reverse. There's a lot of men here. Mature man, wealthy man, main male, all in the reverse. Somebody's about to come out of poverty. And there may be somebody here that's kind of concerned about that. Has something to do with a marriage. Something about legal, privileged lady, mature woman. Somebody's gonna have to work. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't even know what I'm doing with this video or if I'm gonna post it or not. If you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all my information is below in the description box, and my books are always open. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support, your likes, shares, and subscribes. Follow me on TikTok because that's the place to be. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.